team in Dublin for Google. Um, our mission very much is to help mobile app developers across the globe grow with Google. We have a ton of marketing solutions we can utilize and we can leverage to help mobile app developers grow. And the slogan of Android really very much is "Be together, not the same." So everybody uses smartphones these days, but everyone uses them in a different way. So today I'd like to talk to you about how we can help people to get in touch with your brand or get in touch with your app via mobile moments that matter to them. Users or people discover apps in lots of different ways these days. I'm sure you all have that experience. For example, myself lately, I moved to Dublin about half a year ago. And I had to find a new food delivery service, right? So the way I was discovering new apps was actually by searching for food in the Google Play Store. And based on that, I downloaded the Just Eat app. So we do a lot of research on how people actually get in touch with apps and how people get in touch with brands. And what turned out is that when people were asked for what type of advertisements prompted them to download an app, about 50% of them said it was a search ad, followed by our display formats and by video. And obviously within video, the key channel there is YouTube. Now, YouTube has been traditionally perceived as an awareness channel, but I expect that to change soon, and I would like to touch on that in a minute. So let's take a look at some of these mobile moments that we as a company have defined and how we can leverage those mobile moments to engage with users and to show them your brand. Okay. Mark? It's okay.
Do you hear a clicking or a grinding sound when you turn the key?
So even for the owner of YouTube, it's sometimes hard to get YouTube videos up and running. So apologies for that. What this video at least tried to make clear is that people are continuously searching for new products, new brands on their mobile phone, right? And the key question really is, how can we use all those key moments in our strategy to engage with new people? So let's start at search. Search really is what I would coin the king of intent. There is literally no other channel in the world that can show your app to someone who actively searches for apps like yours. And therefore we are thrilled that we have introduced Google Play Ads about 3 months ago on Google Play. What that means is that someone can simply search for, let's say, a food application, and we can actually present them with your brand on top of the search list. But there is more to discovery than search alone. As we all know, most people nowadays spend their time within apps on mobile. So let's take a look at how we tackle that. There are many ways to discover new applications, and the power of engaging with users in applications and on the mobile web via AdMob is a very powerful channel. In fact, when we look at the reach of AdMob within applications and on the mobile web, it is simply unlike any other publisher-based display platform on the globe. And this channel is really a great channel for sort of casual and mid-tier game developers who are looking to acquire users at scale. A great example of that is one of our clients in Turkey called Gram Games. They actually develop amazing games, amazing puzzle games that have a great user interface, that have great video material and great marketing material. However, the core question to them was how to make sure that their game gets in front of users or people across the globe. They've tried a few marketing channels, but when they started to work with Google, they were really amazed about the initial results. They actually used Google to grow their user base to over 20 million people worldwide, with a 14% monthly retention rate, at under $1 cost per installs in the USA, which is very competitive and way below the market average for user acquisition in the United States. So that really shows that one of these channels within Google, AdMob in this case, or display, it can really be used for casual, mid-tier and game developers to grow their user base and to retain them. Lastly, YouTube uses sight, sound and motion to showcase your app to a very targeted audience on YouTube. So YouTube is so big that it actually touches 94% of all of the gaming community worldwide. So that is an enormous amount of people. And that also is the biggest pitfall of working on YouTube. Because how do we actually make sure we target a relevant audience among that 94%, among the 94% of the world's global gaming community? Now, that's really something where our team can come in. So we can actually help you to select the relevant audiences and to make sure that we use YouTube as a ROI positive channel rather than just an awareness channel on mobile. But all these channels can be very powerful, but it can also be very time-consuming to look into all of these individual marketing channels. And of course, there's a world outside of Google as well. You have lots of independent app distribution platforms. There's Facebook, there's Twitter. So one of the key issues for young and up-and-coming mobile app developers is that they have to juggle 10 balls at the same time, right? You got to work on building your company. Maybe you are working on recruiting new staff. And then there's marketing of your app. So the great news is that we now have a solution to at least have a very easy to use and accessible mobile app distribution format on Google. So we are really thrilled to introduce universal app campaigns. What this basically means is that within AdWords, you can simply start one campaign, enter a target CPI, enter the text you would like people to see and the creative material, And our algorithm will optimize for that target CPI among all the channels I just mentioned. So across YouTube, search, AdMob, and Play. So let's take a look at how this format works in a little more detail. And hopefully the sound works correctly now.
Developers are launching new apps to do just about everything. From buying a last-minute gift, to finding a quick recipe, to making a reservation for dinner. With so many apps out there, it's important to take every opportunity to reach new users to download your app. Because people don't spend all of their time in one app, Google's enormous networks help you reach them when they're engaging with similar apps, actively looking to find and discover new apps, or even when they're just browsing across Google Play, Google Search, the Google Display Network, and YouTube. And with new universal app campaigns, you can access the full suite of networks more easily than ever. With just one single campaign, you can promote your app across all of Google's ad networks to save time, maximize reach, and get the most app installs for your performance goals. Here's how to do it. First, enter through the Google Play Developer Console or AdWords. Then, type in what your ad will say, and will automatically generate different formats that look great on any screen. Have a video you want to use to show your app in action? Just let us know which one, and we'll create the video ad for you. Next, pick out where you want to reach users. And finally, tell us your daily budget and target cost per install. Universal App Campaigns will dynamically adjust bidding to get you the most installs across Google's ad networks and optimize your targeting to the right audiences, all from a single campaign. And that's it. It doesn't matter whether you're a busy developer or an advanced marketer short on time. Start a Universal App Campaign today and watch your app take flight.
So again, these universal app campaigns are really a one-stop shop to reach the right people, to install your app across all the different channels that Google has to offer, including Play, Google.com, within apps, mobile web, and on YouTube. So we really believe this is a true game changer in the mobile app marketing space, and actually allows every app developer to leverage the power of Google as a mobile app distribution channel with one single campaign. So, if there are three things I would like you to take away from this presentation, it's one, that mobile moments matter. So as we just saw in the video, there are many different touch points with consumers on their mobile device. Make those touch points count and make them matter. Two, there's a Google platform for every single moment. We've seen search, the king of intent, display, simply unmatched reach at highly competitive CPIs, and YouTube, an awareness channel that can now also be used as a ROI positive user acquisition channel. Thirdly, it shouldn't really be difficult to launch campaigns. So we try to make that super easy with universal app campaigns. So, as a last note, first of all, I would really like to thank you for your time. Second of all, I would really encourage you to get in touch with our team members. Dan is here with us today, and he can really help you to customize your marketing strategy on Google to make sure that you reach your specific campaign KPIs. So yeah, if you would like to talk to us, please approach us today or contact us via our email, and we will be very happy to talk to you and to, again, speak to you about your marketing strategy and how we can help you to grow your business. Thank you very much. Do you have any questions or? Okay, thanks again. Thanks.